Once upon a time, in ancient India, there lived a man named Siddhartha Gautama. He was born into a royal family and was destined to become a great king. However, as he grew older, he began to question the purpose of life and the nature of suffering. Eventually, he left his royal life behind and embarked on a spiritual journey that would lead him to become known as Gautama Buddha. As Gautama Buddha traveled and taught, he shared many wise words with his followers. One of his most famous teachings was the idea that we should never be shy at four things. These four things are asking questions, admitting one's mistakes, expressing oneself, and learning from others. Gautama Buddha believed that these four actions were essential for personal growth and spiritual development. He taught that by embracing these actions, we could overcome our fears and limitations and move closer to a state of inner peace and enlightenment. The first thing Gautama Buddha encouraged his followers to do was to ask questions. He believed that asking questions was essential to gaining knowledge and understanding the world around us. He taught that by asking questions, we could challenge our assumptions and beliefs and discover new truths. One day, a young man came to Gautama Buddha and asked him why he should meditate. Gautama Buddha responded by telling him a story. He said, "Suppose you were walking through a forest, and you came across a pond. The water in the pond was still and clear, and you could see your reflection in it. But as you looked closer, you noticed that the surface of the water was covered in a layer of slime and algae." Gautama Buddha continued, "In the same way, our minds are like the pond. We may think that we are clear and free from impurities, but in reality, our minds are clouded with negative thoughts and emotions. By meditating, we can clear away the slime and algae from our minds and see our true selves." The young man was impressed by Gautama Buddha's answer and decided to start meditating. He realized that by asking questions, he had gained new knowledge and understanding. The second thing Gautama Buddha taught was that we should admit our mistakes. He believed that by admitting our mistakes, we could learn from them and grow as individuals. He taught that everyone makes mistakes, but it is how we respond to them that matters. One day, a young monk approached Gautama Buddha and confessed that he had broken one of the precepts of the monastic code. The monk was afraid that he would be punished, but Gautama Buddha listened to him without judgment. He reminded the monk that everyone makes mistakes and encouraged him to learn from his mistake and do better in the future. The monk was relieved and grateful for Gautama Buddha's compassionate response. He realized that by admitting his mistake, he had been able to grow and learn from it. The third thing Gautama Buddha taught was that we should express ourselves. He believed that by expressing ourselves, we could connect with others and create deeper relationships. He taught that when we express ourselves honestly and authentically, we allow others to see who we truly are. One day, a group of monks were sitting together, discussing their spiritual practices. One of the monks was hesitant to share his own experiences and insights, fearing that he would be judged or criticized. But Gautama Buddha encouraged him to speak up, telling him that his perspective was valuable and could help others on their own journeys. The monk took a deep breath and began to share his thoughts and feelings. As he spoke, he felt a sense of liberation and connection with the other monks. He realized that by expressing himself, he had opened up a space for others to do the same. The fourth and final thing Gautama Buddha taught was that we should learn from others. He believed that by learning from others, we could expand our knowledge and understanding of the world. He taught that no one person has all the answers, and that we can all benefit from the insights and experiences of others. One day, a group of travelers came to visit Gautama Buddha. They were from a distant land and had traveled a long way to seek his teachings. Gautama Buddha welcomed them and listened as they shared their own spiritual practices and beliefs. As he listened, Gautama Buddha realized that there were many similarities between their teachings and his own. He recognized that there were many paths to enlightenment, and that by learning from others, he could deepen his own understanding of the world. The travelers were amazed by Gautama Buddha's openness and willingness to learn from them. They realized that he was truly a wise and enlightened teacher. As Gautama Buddha continued to teach and share his wisdom, his followers began to embody his teachings of never being shy at four things. They asked questions, admitted their mistakes, expressed themselves honestly, and learned from others. As a result, they grew and evolved as individuals, moving closer to a state of inner peace and enlightenment. Years passed, and Gautama Buddha's teachings continued to spread throughout the world. His words and wisdom touched the hearts of millions, inspiring generations of seekers to embrace the path of spiritual growth and self-discovery. In the end, Gautama Buddha's legacy lives on, reminding us all of the importance of never being shy at four things. By embracing these actions, we can overcome our fears and limitations and discover the true potential within ourselves.